Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ali Madawi here with you on a brand new installment, a brand new edition of our Yub Daily. I am so excited to be live with you right here from Kansas City. And man, I got a lot of things that I want to cover for you today. But before we do, I'd like to welcome a few of our friends in here from all around the world, and many of you who are chiming in, make sure that you definitely, number one, let us know where you're chiming in from and how is your Tuesday going. And number two, make sure that you either tag somebody who needs to hear this information today, within your own communities, or even start a watch party, as we are literally broadcasting this all over the world, in every platform that we exist in. So let me say good morning to a few of you. Hello, Cindy from Denver. Hey, Perinda, what's going on? Dangira. Hello, Weenie from Australia. Hey, Deborah, how are you, my friend? Donna, what's going on? What's going on? Gaetan from Montreal. I see you. I see you. I see you. Awesome stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Chicago. Hello, Recep Oskan. I hope I said it right. Glad to see you with us. Jeff, what's going on? Seattle is in the building. Hello, Shelly from Montana. Awesome stuff. Hello, hello. I am amazing, guys. Thank you so much for being in here with us. Mr. Izell from Kansas City. Good morning, Allison Fudd. I love it. I love it. Now, here's the thing. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that I think will be relevant for each and every one of us. And that topic is going to be, are you on the danger zone, or are you on the profit zone in your business? And I'm going to share with you a couple of characteristics that can help you either be on one end or prevent you from being on the end, because it's extremely important for us to at least identify which path are we on. So let me ask you a question in the comment. Let me know, do you believe you are on the path to profit zone or danger zone? Profit or danger? And if you don't know, it's okay to as well to write, I really don't know. And I ask you this question because if you don't do a self-evaluation with who you are in the business community and how you are doing, it's probably and most likely going to be a little bit hard for you to identify even if you are profiting or if you are on the right path of business. So again, make sure you understand and remind yourself, are you on the danger zone in business, or are you on the profit zone? All right, cool. I see a couple of you who are in the profit zone, profit zone, profit zone. Now, the conversation that I'm about to have with you right now is leader to leader, CEO to CEO. Is that okay? Can we speak from business to business? In other words, I need you to have a little bit of thick skin as I'm having this conversation with you. If you don't have thick skin, you're probably and most likely not going to last too much in business. All right, good. Now that I get your permission and love it, I see everyone who's saying, I love it, Lori, leaving the danger zone and headed into the profit zone. Good stuff. Good, 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 good. Awesome. Okay. So, as a leader, the very first thing that you need to understand that titles don't matter. Titles don't matter. It is only the impact and how you are elevating everyone around you that is going to make you as successful as you are hoping to become, or definitely maintain you in the danger zone. So I have a few things that I want to talk to you about to make sure that you are setting yourself up to win. The second thing that I want you to understand, that without direct commitment, and I'm talking about radical, ridiculous, blindfolded, faith built, no matter what goes on type of commitment, you are not going to make it into the profit zone. Let me explain. There are individuals who have this mindset of, I gotta have a plan B just in case plan A don't work out. I gotta have a safety net. See, the safety net is the reason why you are not making your greatness come apparent to everybody around you. The safety net is the reason why you yourself are not making those mega milestones that you want to achieve. See, the safety net is a limiting belief that is blanketed in your head, that is convincing your mindset that I have a little bit of comfort. I am safe. I have a pacifier. I got a baby blanket. With all the respect, remember I said I'm going to talk to you from leader to leader. The safety net is important. I get it. But the reality is, until you yourself overcome the mindset of a safety net, you will never give 100%. Ask any impactful mega influencer, billionaire, millionaire, whomever it may be. Do you think Jeff Bezos had a plan B and a safety net? Watch his YouTube videos when he literally spray painted Amazon on a white piece of paper and he put it with scotch tape. And he said this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar company. That's literally what he said. Back in 1999, he didn't have any plan B. Where's he now? He did it. Ask Bill Gates. Ask Warren Buffett. They did not create a safety net. They created a solid, strong foundation, and from there elevated it and added more verticals to it. Those are multiple sources of income in one brand for themselves. Many individuals allow the safety net to hold them back. I gotta have a safety net in case it doesn't work out. That's a limiting belief. What you are telling to yourself, what you are telling the universe, what you are telling everybody around you. This thing that I'm working on isn't sure, isn't certain. I'm not even convinced it's gonna get me to the promised land. Guess what? Everybody's like, oh, okay, well, let me think about it. Because if you're not sold out on your own leadership qualities, if you're not sold out on what you are doing, if you're not sold out on your company, on your product, on your process, why would I buy into it? That's just the reality. I speak to people everywhere and I ask them all the time, hey, so how come you're not like gun ho and really excited about this project? Because you're telling me about it right now, but how come you're not making it the main bread and butter for yourself? And oh no, well, just in case it doesn't work out, just in case something changes. Well, okay, so you're playing the just in case card and you want me to go and spend my money, my hard-earned money on you. You're not even certain, you're not even sold out. What you're selling me, you don't even buy it every day. See, that will absolutely mess around with your credibility. That will mess up your influence abilities around everybody around you. And you wonder why wouldn't everybody around you get sold out and join you in whatever it is that you're doing. So again, extremely important that your commitment level is where it needs to be. Income producing activities. If you've been working with me long enough, I talk about IPAs all the time. These are the main elements of profit or lack thereof. So let's talk about income producing activities to put you on the profit zone versus the danger zone. Here is what would put you in the profit zone. Prospecting. How often are you prospecting? How are you prospecting? Where are you prospecting? See, there's variables to prospecting. I talk to, some people who are not necessarily having major success in business, and oh, I tried everything. Everything, huh? Well, who'd you talk to? Oh, I talked to like 5 people. How long? Over the last 5 days. So that's an average of one person per day. Okay, that's how you're building a $1 billion company. That's how you're changing the world. One person a day. How did you talk to them? I send them a message, 3 paragraphs and a link. All right, I see what you're saying. So let me get this straight. You spoke to one person per day and you sent a message. How long did that take you to copy and paste that message? I'll be very generous and say that you are extremely slow with holding your finger down and pressing copy and then hitting another message and put in paste. You're telling me that it took you 15 seconds over 5 days and you're expecting to build a multi-billion-dollar company. This is the world-changing company that you are in. Do you understand why I go back to commitment? Are you sold out? See, the variables on prospecting are going to make you or break you. Where are you prospecting? Are you talking to the right people, or are you just blasting it on a timeline and calling it prospecting? No, that is not prospecting. See, prospecting is me pre-qualifying an individual that I want to talk to about my business. I don't talk to everybody about my business because not everybody is qualified for my business. Now, don't get me wrong. I will communicate with everyone. I will speak to everyone. I don't take anything away from that component. But when it comes to my virtual meets and greets, my virtual coffees, my first interaction to see how my core values are aligned with other individuals, once that conversation takes place, I immediately identify this person and I are aligned, and then I will change my conversation to business. Many of us don't even take the time to do that. We don't pre-qualify. See, the P for prospect for that one for me is pre-qualify. I don't prospect, I pre-qualify. And once I identify that you have decency, respect, you don't have ego, you're willing to learn, you're willing to work hard, you're willing to do it consistently as long as it takes, you know, then you qualify for me and you to work with you. It's not because I have it all figured out or I'm bigger or better, because I want to make sure that I'm not babysitting you or trying to convince you every single day. Please work with me and build $1 billion company. Nope. If we're aligned, we're dangerous together. We're gonna make some incredible impact. So make sure that you are identifying where you are prospecting, how you are prospecting, who you are prospecting. Those are variables that matter. Following up, if you think that just by putting a link out there or by putting a call to action on a video, that the world is going to be like, all right, honey, give me my credit card. Oh my goodness, this website sounds amazing. I want to sign up. No. See, when there's a call to action, here's what happens. Let's say there's a presentation right now. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. And then you give me a call to action and drop. And here's the moment where I am by myself with my computer. And guess what I'm wondering? Will my wife get mad at me if I spend this money? Do I have any bills coming up? Will I take something away from the kids? Now, my excitement that was up here is being met by my lack thereof, my fears, my lack of belief. And guess what? Every single thought that I'm doing on my own, that fear is overtaking my belief system, is overtaking my excitement. Therefore, guess what happens? I hesitate. I say, let me think about it. I say, let me do some more due diligence. I say, let me pray about it. I say, let me just check with my wife and I'll get back to you tomorrow, computer. See, without following up with that individual, without maintaining that flare, that fire that you both have, and seeing that our frequencies and are totally aligned, that person is not pulling the trigger. It's just not the case. It's not usually how it works. There are very minimal exceptions. We call them anomalies. But the majority of the people, you have to actually hold their hand through their decision making. I mean, it's not an easy decision to spend money on a stranger. It's just not. I know for myself, I many times don't want to just spend money online. Unless I have an actual relationship and a common purpose, I won't. So what do you think your prospects are doing every single day? They got excited, but then they didn't sign up. It is not because they didn't see value. It is because you stopped the transaction after you gave the call to action. You need to follow up with every single individual. You need to message, hey, I'd love to help you with your decision making, no matter what it is. Hey, I'd love to give you a little bit of a game plan and a strategy. So when you get started, you're starting the right way. Those are welcoming conversations that says, I don't care if you don't sign up, but I want to give you the roadmap to success when you do sign up. See, that's an opportunity for you and that person to get on the Zoom and have those conversations of, so here's what I would recommend, here's what I would suggest, here's what I would sign up for, and here is why. And when that individual, like, man, that so makes sense. Well, listen, if you're ready, we can do right now. I can walk you through it. And you increase your chances of that enrollment of that clientele immediately and right away. So follow up is the magic pill that everybody's looking for. I just need the magic formula, the magic pill. I just gave it to you. It's called following up. It's hard work. Number 3 of income producing activities is enrollment. If you are not enrolling individuals, just like, let me put it in a traditional brick and mortar business, you have a restaurant, you have the best menu, you have the best website, you have the best social media platform. Does it matter if you're not selling food? If you are not selling food inside your restaurant, doesn't matter how many people walk in and look at the menu and they're like, this menu is so amazing. It doesn't matter. It sounded like The Rock on that one. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is, are they sitting down, ordering, and paying for that food? It's the same exact thing on the virtual space as well. You have to position yourself where you are enrolling individuals. And unless there is enrollments, you are not. You are not to say or expect, hey, are we getting paid on Friday? I'm being straight up with you. Again, CEO to CEO, right? Businessman to businesswoman or businessman. We're talking here as leaders. That's why it goes back to your commitment. Let me go backwards. Are you doing the right projections? Do you even know your closing ratios? See, if your closing ratio is 10%, meaning out of 10 people, one would enroll, that gives you a hint how many people I actually have to pre-qualify or prospect, how many people I have to follow up with in order to get one person signed up. So if I need 10 people to enroll in my business, I need to speak to 100 people this week and follow up with. It's it's simple to project the outcome if I know what my ratios are, if I know what my percentages are. And fortunately, that's the difference between a professional and someone who's just, it's a side gig and a hobby. The side gig and a hobby says, I'll talk to people when I get a chance after work, during my lunch break. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to just wait until Saturday. The pro, okay, I know how many people I have to talk to. I know how many it takes for me to close. Therefore, I'm going to time block certain amount of hours throughout the whole week where I do exactly just that. Are you doing that? If you are, congratulations. You are on the profit zone. If you are, I'll get to it when I get to it. Unfortunately, you are on a danger zone. So make sure that you are identifying where you're prospecting, who you are prospecting, and how you are prospecting. Identify how are you following up, not, hey, let me get you on a three-way call with my upline so he can tell you why you need to sign up right now. That is, I'm calling the manager from the back of the store so they can close you on the car that you really don't like, and I'm trying to get that sale immediately. That's called the commission breath. I invite you to have a one-on-one Zoom so we can set up the best strategy for you when you would be ready to enroll. Hey, let me help you make an educated business decision, even if that decision is, I'm not ready to enroll today. Those are welcoming conversations that the person is willing to say, oh, yeah, sure, I'll jump on for that. But it's another opportunity for you to seal the deal, to close the deal. Okay. Now let's talk about danger zone. Somebody write danger zone if you really, really, really want me to be straight up with you about the danger zone, because some people, this may hurt your feelings a little, and if it does, that means that that's really where you need to grow as a leader. That's a hint sign for you. See, when I get frustrated for waiting in a long line in the airport, that tells me I need to work on me and on my patience level. I'm letting little things trigger me the wrong way. That's where I need to grow. Patience, right? What I'm about to share with you right now, if it triggers you in some way, that's a sign and a telltale that you need to work on yourself in that space. So, the very first thing in the danger zone, being a spectator. Somebody writes spectator. You know what a spectator is? An audience member, somebody who shows up in Zoom and does absolutely nothing. Like, yay, look at all these happy people. I love the music. This is great. Oh my goodness, they ranked advanced. Yay, been here for a year, clapping for everybody. Okay, awesome. And showing up and showing up and showing up and doing absolutely none of the applicable pieces that I teach to you right now, or is being taught every single day in our entrepreneurial community. That is the number one piece to you being in a danger zone. If you just show up and watch and enjoy the show. This is not supposed to be, I'm going to show up to Zoom so I can listen to some inspiration. There's plenty of that in YouTube. It is free. It's practical training that you get every single day. How are you? Like literally what I just gave you right now is practical training, how to project your numbers, how to follow up, how to prospect, where to prospect. How are you going to use this information today? Or did you come here as a spectator? Are you going to leave this live broadcast as a spectator? If you are, again, hand, tail, you got a little problem. Danger, danger, danger zone. But if you are going to make a change today, which I pray and I'm anticipating that you are, it changes your behavior. With your behavior, your activities, with your activities, your result, and now the magic starts to happen for you. So don't be a spectator, but take actions, immediate actions. Remember, strike the iron while it's hot. Right now, your mindset is in a perfect place. You are in such a perfect element with your mindset right now with me. Don't lose that right away. Take action. Reach out to a mentor of yours, a leader of yours, somebody that you're working with, and say, hey, I really want to take action right now. Can you give me some activities that I can do? Can you work with me? Can you walk this path with me? Can you hold me accountable? Take those actions. Don't be just a spectator. Number two, in being in danger zone, managing a team. Oh my goodness, let me tell you. This right here, it's an infamous piece. Like, hey, I got 3 people that I just signed up in my business. I'm about to manage them. Hey guys, who are you talking to today? And how many signed up? Come on, you got to show up for the meeting. You got to show up for the webinar. Come on, who's gonna do something? Ah man, my team is not motivated. My team is not excited. I'm trying to manage them to show up for the next Saturday training. I'm trying to manage my team. That's not what you came here for. That's not what you are in business for. If you are in a traditional business, sure. But when it comes to direct sales, when it comes to an online affiliate model, if you're managing people, man, you're doing it wrong. There's a reason why you have a corporate team that manages the higher end things for you, that allows you to just focus on what? IPA, income producing activities, prospecting, following up, and enrollments. You are not to manage anyone. Matter of fact, that person that you think you need to manage is not doing anything because they're sick and tired of being managed. They already have somebody that is managing them on their traditional business or their traditional job. And here you are now telling them like, hey, you need to show up tonight at 8. Man, don't do that. Just go ahead, prospect new people, follow up with new people, enroll new people. That's literally all you need to do. That person will be inspired by your actions. See, there's a difference between inspiration and motivation. Motivation is me talking to you and getting your mindset, get the juices, so you can be like, yay, I'm feeling it. All right. Inspiration is I just did it. You saw it and you say, man, he just ran 1 mile under 4 minutes. I think I can do it too. So inspire your team by your activity. Don't, copying and pasting a message and telling them to show up to Zoom sessions and all that stuff. That ain't cutting it. You're trying to manage a team by not doing anything. You're justifying your lack of activity by managing your team. And then you get upset. Then you start saying things like, yeah, so my team is not doing anything. I have sleepers. My team are not working at all. No one is doing anything. Everybody's quit. Well, there's a reason for that. They follow the leader. And the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. The action that you are taking as a leader is going to define the action that your team are going to take. Because guess what? They're saying, all right, well, if she's doing what she's doing right now, it must be the right thing to do. So I'm going to follow her lead. I'm going to follow his lead. So be very, very careful and don't manage a team. The third piece will be in a danger zone. Oh, man, I'm going to hurt your feelings. All right, it's necessary. It's a little bit of tough love. Believe in your own hype. Believe in your own hype. Can I tell you something? Like the day you start believing your edification is the day that you are totally out of touch. Is the day that you should just hang the cleats and call it a day. Is the day that you should no longer lead. See, edification is to validate who you are with accolades and setting up a certain level of respect to those who don't know you, so that the conversation is addressed with a certain level of respect. So that individual knows I'm speaking to an expert, the individual being the prospect, that is. But the moment you start wearing the edification as a t-shirt, like, claiming that I am the best of the best, putting in your mindset, oh yeah, like all the edification that the CEO just said about me, mm-hmm, yeah, that's how I live. You need a specific class, and that class is called humility, because it translates as ego. It translates as braggadocious behavior. It translates as arrogance. And guess what? That's the moment you start losing your influence. That's the ultimate danger zone. That's where people start saying, I will never work with that person. So I ask of you, stop believing your own hype. Edification is important, but is it necessary? No. We've all seen, many mega influencers. When Jeff Bezos or Bob Proctor, if you ever watch Bob Proctor speak, he's introduced out of five. He gets on stage, he starts speaking. He'll never talk about himself. He doesn't talk about everything that he's achieved and established for himself. He just goes out and does what he does. Impact. Let your action be the best version of your impact. Stop bragging about yourself, because the reality is there's a reason why you're not an Oscar winner or an Emmy winner. We all can tell when we see a bad actor. So don't believe your bad hype. Your own hype. That is the ultimate danger. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to speak to you from leader to leader, because I want to set up the right expectation for you today, so you can act, behave, and do the required activities so you can win in business and in life, not building a sandcastle. You may be really, really good at doing certain things, but then you're going to have to do it all over again and lose your credibility, and do it all over again and lose your credibility, where you're going to be a VCR. That one person who's done very well a very long time ago, and now he's just shelved somewhere in the basement. Make sense? If this message hit home with you, do me a favor. Write profit in the comment, because I want to make sure that you are making the decision today that you're going to move from the danger zone to the profit zone. And just keep in mind, for those of you, today is Tuesday. We're focusing on one of our verticals this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 p.m. Central on yuptribezoom.com. If you want to learn about one of our verticals within the Young Entrepreneur Project, that is yuptribezoom.com. Make sure you tag whomever needed to hear this message today. And I look forward to seeing all of you across the world, because we are young, we are entrepreneurs, and this is our project. Have a blessed day, everybody. We'll see you soon. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Bye, bye. Love you. I love all the messages. I love all the profit. Awesome stuff. Take care, everybody.